Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to the physioBRAIN channel. This is Professor Adriano and we're here for another video with tips and guidance on how to improve our cognitive functions and stimulate our brains. Stay with me and don't miss this information. As you know, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, like the video and share it with anyone who needs to know this. So everyone, as we always give tips and guidance, people have been commenting and we've been trying to bring information that improves our cognitive functions and stimulates our brains, right? Amid our busy and hectic schedules, we also need to include activities that are beneficial for our brains, okay? We always talk about physical exercise, but cognitive exercises are important too, okay? So the first tip for today is at some point during your day, your week, or your month, try eating with Japanese chopsticks or hashi, right? So even if you don't like Japanese food or Chinese food, in any case, eat using chopsticks. Try this kind of activity, include this kind of practice in your daily life, even if it's just occasionally, okay? This works on various neural connections. You stimulate a new skill, a new learning process, and this gives you a different kind of stimulation from what you're used to, which promotes neuroplasticity and encourages new neural connections to form, all right? So try eating with chopsticks from time to time, all right? That was today's first tip. Today's second tip is also not very traditional. It's not something that's often talked about, but it can be used to really stimulate your brain connections, which is once a day or once a week, right? It doesn't have to be all the time, but at some point try doing something different. So you make some kind of earplug or ear protector so that you can hear for a certain number of minutes and try to do your activities. For example, studying, eating, cleaning the house, and so on, without any kind of auditory input. That's because we have our vestibular system, an import, and this control of our balance and our cognitive and bodily functions is greatly influenced by the vestibular system, okay? So if we, for a certain period, practice without this auditory input, we can create neuroplasticity, we stimulate our brain in a very different way, okay? So give this a try. Of course, you're not gonna put on earplugs at work and ignore everyone, right? Or when you're talking, having dinner or lunch with someone, you're not gonna block your ears and ignore people. That's not what we want, but at some point you should try this out. This will undoubtedly bring benefits at the cognitive level in terms of synaptic formation and brain connections, right? Did that make sense? If you have any questions, write them in the comments. Those were today's two tips. Take care and I'll see you in the next videos.